Hello, this is David from the Bookman in Orange, California. Hello, and thanks for visiting me. And we got some stuff of things found in old books today that I'm anxious to share. And so let's jump right in. Uh, these two items came in the other day, and they are from the Navy, or it's the Bluejackets Manual, 1944. They issued these during World War II. For the Navy, and then the Watch Officer's Guide. We got these two books here. They came in together. In one of the books, I found this little, let's see here. I'll bring better pictures to you. It's I guess it's an inventory. And what it says is Johnson, Philip Jr., with no middle initial, says none. It's a NROTC receipt. And what they said here is it's the allowances. They allow one blanket, then over here, there's a check mark with one. They allow two mattress covers. There's a check mark with two. And then here it says Bluejackets Manual, which is what I have over here. It has a line through it. And below that, it says Night Seamanship, which is another book, and there's a check mark, one. And below that, it says Watch Officer's Guide, which I have over here, and it has a line through it. And then it says, I hereby acknowledge receipt of the above listed items, which I will turn back in prior to my departure from the cruise ship. So, and then it's signed by Philip. So either he already owned these books and they didn't issue him the books, or he never returned them. So I don't know. I can't quite put it together. Up here, the corner is torn off a little bit. It's like Missouri, so it might have been a ship, Missouri, the Missouri battleship, possibly. Anyway, so that was actually in the two books. The two books are here. The slip is here, and if the Navy wants them back, I have them, and we can check those off. And so there you go. In this book here, Collected Poems of Eleanor Weil. It's from 1939. But what I found in it is this cute little birthday card. It just on the back, it doesn't open or anything. It says, Happy Birthday, Yvonne, from Helen, August 6, 1948. So the card is from 1948. And it's just a little cute little fairy talking to a frog, your typical birthday frog. And I thought that was adorable. Well, that was in that book. Now, just the other day, I mean, this is hot off the presses. When I was deciding what to show today, this came in the front door. Okay, what it is Jesse James. It's a new edition, and in the book, back here, right there, were three photographs of modern vintage. There's no date on them, but that's Jesse James' tombstone. Sorry, I'll give you a good picture for you to look at. It's in Mount Olivet. That's Mount Olivet Cemetery in Kearney, Missouri. So there's his tombstone. There's his grave marker, Jesse James, and Zerelda James, his wife, who was there the day that he was assassinated. Right. And that's the funny thing here. On the back, it's on a tombstone. It says, the guy, it says he was assassinated by a coward that we will not name here. It says that on the tombstone, the coward Robert Ford. And finally, a picture of his house in Missouri. This is St. Joseph, Missouri, home and museum. So, like I said, these pictures aren't super old, but again, who takes pictures on cameras anymore? Most people do it on their phone. So I enjoy getting pictures. You don't, whereas, like I've said this before, little by little, we're probably going to not find many pictures in books anymore. And so, and finally, from my archives, I had found this book a while back and I've saved it forever. It's called Words of Wisdom. Uh, it's a little tiny book published by the world famous hosiery Knox Knox Knit Hosiery. And this was published in 1908. And it has ads in it for Knox, Knox Knit Guarantee, not Knix, dyes and things like that. So you got that. But what it is basically is a book of words of wisdom. So, like, you pick a word like masters should be sometimes blind and sometimes deaf. Men apt to promise are apt to forget. Have not the cloak to make when it begins to rain. Have not the cloak to make when it begins to rain. So make your cloak ahead of time. Anyway, it's full of little quotes from 1908 with a gorgeous little picture of a woman playing tennis and a suitor behind her. And I thought that was super adorable, and I've kept it. I'm glad to share it with you here. If you guys have anything you would like to share on this segment, please email me at oldbook@ebookman.com. No S, oldbook@ebookman.com. Send a little description and a photo of what you got, and it would be my good pleasure to share it here on this segment. And that's all I have today, and thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.